What is going on, everyone? We are live in the new office, right? We're officially moved. We are completely settled in, which is something I am very, very excited for. And because we got a new space and because we just have a way better area to do everything, I thought, why not do a live stream to essentially just really drop a ton of value for you guys. I think I just need to change this here. How do I do this? I definitely think I haven't been going as live as often. Main reason why is because I didn't have an office to do it in, right? So we got the office done now. I'm just editing some stuff here to make sure this video is going in the right place that I want it to. But as you guys are popping in, say what's up. If you're watching that replay, give me a hashtag replay as well. We are going to get started here in just a second or two. Oh, well, this is not ain't working. Friends, not supposed to be friends, supposed to be for everyone. Oh, well, we'll figure this out afterwards. But welcome to today's live stream, everyone. And what I'm actually going to be talking about today is, honestly, sometimes you just have to punch someone in the mouth so they can listen. Now, there's a big reason why I'm actually talking about this particular topic. I'm going to be talking about this topic, and then I'm going to be posting it up on my podcast afterwards because I definitely believe it's a topic that not a lot of people talk about. Right. I've been watching so many other creators. I've been watching so many other coaches, just people in general, especially when it comes down to online. And to be honest, the reason why I'm saying that sometimes you got to punch someone in the mouth so they can listen is because I really think as a society, especially on social media, there's too many people that are just approaching it in such a nice way that it becomes disingenuous. You kind of know what I mean, right? They're so nice about the way they approach things. They're like, I gotta be abundant. You gotta live your happiest life, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be the first one to tell you that's all a fucking lie. That's bullshit. The stuff that you see online like that is fake. And I really think it's important for me to talk about this right now because I want to put a lot more transparency on what the human experience really, really means and what it's really, really, really like, right? You have so many different types of emotions like anger, frustration, sadness, depression, happiness, right? Abundance, right? Whatever the fuck you want to, whatever emotions out there. And every single emotion is part of that human experience. We need to express and we need to feel every single part of that experience. And I definitely think there's so much social media nowadays where they're really discrediting how to honor those emotions. And the only way to honor those emotions is to be raw and real about it, not fake your way through it. And I definitely think a lot of times it's just fake, right? And that's why I'm really big on sometimes you just need to punch someone in the mouth so they can listen. I'm a really, really big believer in that. Now, what do I mean by that? Do I mean actually swinging and punching someone in the face? Hell no. No, I don't mean causing physical harm to someone. I don't mean you have to punch someone in the mouth to get them to listen. But what I am saying is I'm saying you need to give them the raw, authentic truth, right? You need to be able to be brutally honest with them, regardless of how they feel about it. And sometimes it's about how you feel about it too, right? Speaking your own truth. And a lot of times when you're speaking your truth, and a lot of times when you're telling someone and you're being completely honest with them, they're probably not going to fucking like it. You know what I mean? They might not like what you have to say, but you have to be okay with that, right? Sometimes we need, not sometimes, this is 100% true. We need more people out there who are willing to vocalize the truth, who are willing to vocalize and challenge perspectives, who are willing to vocalize and essentially be in your face and challenge your perspective, right? And that includes me as well, right? And a lot of that is not always going to come across nice. A lot of that, it's going to feel like you're getting punched in the mouth, right? Because you need to have that challenge every single day. And I think that's such an important part that we're missing in today's world is we're not having enough people that are just being blunt and straightforward with you, right? We're all trying to like find this escape where we're trying to all be nice and polite and safe. And yeah, right, we want to be safe at the end of the day, but like come on, like don't you want someone to be honest with you? Like don't you want to have someone who can tell you if you are in a shitty relationship and be brutally honest with you? Don't you want someone to tell you if you're making poor financial decisions, to tell you the truth of what they really, really see? Maybe you're depressed and like eating potato chips and you're gaining weight. Don't you want someone to come up to you and be like, hey, you know what? You need to get your shit together. Like you need to get it together. You know what I mean? And I know that because I've experienced the other side. I've had people in my life where I was going through a horrible situation. This is not once, multiple times, but no one said anything. The only time they said something was afterwards. Like I knew that was going to happen. I knew you shouldn't have dated that person. I knew that was a horrible decision to do. Well, it's like, why the fuck didn't you say it in the first place? Regardless of my response, if that bothered you so much, and if you cared enough, you would have vocalized the truth, right? So my message today is this. Have the courage to be willing to speak up and not be afraid to speak your truth and punch someone in the mouth. Verbally, not physically. You got to speak your truth, right? Because if you do not, that's not going to help them and it's not going to help you. We need to be more vocal. We need to speak up more. And, we need to stop with like, it's just so soft. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, like there's nothing wrong with the softness, but it's like, if the softness is so much, it's like it's fake soft at this point. You know what I mean? It's fake genuineness. It's fake soft. We need more people who are willing to challenge and being absolutely real. All right, guys. Hope you guys get a ton of value out of this. If you do, give me a follow on my Instagram, Alex Sundar Fits. And yeah, we're back, baby. We're back with the storm. Hope you guys have the best night ever and take care.